What is going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome to the 500th episode of Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is such a big milestone to get to. I did not think at the beginning of this series that I was going to make it to episode 500. And yet here we are! It's absolutely crazy that we have made it to this point. Absolutely insane. Now, I have not played 500 games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because I've had quite a few special episodes. Like episode 35 was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Based episode where Ben was he was a co-host and he was quizzing me stuff, like, he was asking me questions based on Yu-Gi-Oh! I did a Star Trek special with my dad, episode 112, that's what that was. I did a Star Wars episode of Pokemon, Grey's Anatomy, General Hospital. I've done like a lot of like special episodes that's based on like one subject or a TV show or whatever. So yeah, I haven't played this many games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but in every single episode of the series, there has been at least $1 million up for grabs. And out of 499 episodes, I have won $33,323,000. So yeah, that is a lot out of 499 episodes. Now, I mean, a lot of those episodes I won nothing, like any episode that has the number 23 in it, and I just realized that the number 23 is in my overall figure here. But yeah, there have been some rough games along the way. But there have also been some really, really good games. I have won the $1 million 8 times out of 499 episodes. 8 times. So that's pretty good. So yeah, 8 million of this 33.323 million is like they're from actual $1 million wins. So yeah, guys, I'm very, very excited for today. Today's episode is obviously, it's a landmark episode, right? It's very, very special, and I have a really exciting episode planned for today. Today, I'm going to have an opportunity to win not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but $5 million. Yes, I might be able to win $5 million. It's going to be very difficult, but it is for sure possible. So this is what's going to happen today. Now, I know, at each landmark episode, like, 100, 200, 300, 400, I've had, like, a double money special or a triple money special where I just play one game and the whole, like, the entire money tree is doubled or tripled. Well, today, I'm actually not just going to be playing one game of Millionaire. I'm going to be playing 5 games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So if I win the $1 million all 5 times, that is $5 million. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. Basically I'm playing 1 week worth of Millionaire today. That's pretty much what's happening. So if you're wondering which versions I'm going to be playing, in Game 1, I'm going to be playing the Australian Game Boy Advance version, the same version that I played in Season 1. Game 2, I'll be playing the 2020 PC version on easy mode. Okay, that's what I played in Season 3.1, technically. And then Game 2, I'll be playing the same version, but in Spanish, the version that I've been playing recently. Game 4, I'll be playing, again, the 2020 PC version on easy mode. And then Game 5, which will be the last game of the episode, I'm going to play the Australian Game Boy Advance version. So basically, it goes Australian Game Boy Advance, and then 2020 PC on easy in English, and then 2020 PC on easy in Spanish, and then 2020 PC on easy in English again, and then the Australian Game Boy Advance version. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. It might not. I don't know. But $5 million is up for grabs. If I win $250,000 at least 4 times today, that's $1 million. So I should be able to win a lot of money today. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, I am so excited for this. I am so excited. It's going to be so much fun. I've been waiting for this. I've actually been anticipating this episode since I recorded episode 400. Yeah, I've been waiting for this for so long, and I'm so excited that we are finally here. Okay, so that intro was 4.5 minutes long, so how about we get started with the first game of episode 500. So like I said, I'm going to be playing the Australian Game Boy Advance version for games 1 and 5. This is the same version that I played in Season 1 of the series. I've won the $1 million 4 times while playing this version. 3 of those were in the first season, And the fourth time was actually just recently. It was just this past November the 2nd. I had a co-host, Ben, aka Zero Xerox. It was his birthday. We played this version and we won the $1 million, which was pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. Here is the very first question in episode 500. It is worth $100. What form of transport is the Mitsubishi Colt? Car, final answer. Boom. It's $100. Next up is the $200 question. Which is a colloquialism for your navel? Belly button. Okay. It's $200. The next question is worth $300. Which term denotes a person who is tactful in negotiations? Diplomat. Boom! Okay, $300. The next step is 500. Albeit constitutional, what type of political entity is Britain? Monarchy. Okay, that's $500. The next question is for 1,000. It is the first guaranteed level of the game, so I want to get this one right. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet play the lovers in which 1997 film? Titanic. There we go, $1,000 guaranteed. So I'm definitely gonna win something in episode 500. Even if I don't win anything the next 4 games, I'm definitely gonna win at least 1,000. So that's good to know. We got 10 questions away from 1 million. All 3 lifelines are still intact. Here we go. Next question is for $2,000. What did these art movements develop last? Pop art. Perfect. Okay. $2,000. We are 6 for 6. Next up is the 7th question, which is valued at $4,000. So let's see what it is. Which is represented by the abbreviation MS? Multiple sclerosis. Final answer. All right. Not bad. 4,000. We're on a roll right now. The next question is worth $8,000. So let's see what this next question is. Question number 8. Which of these European countries is a republic? That would be Portugal. So I'm going to go with Portugal. Final answer. Yes! Okay. $8,000. Just 2 questions away from the second and last guaranteed level of the game. So I want to get there. I want to get at least 32,000, okay? We are now going for $16,000. Still have all 3 lifelines, so we're in great shape right now. Here we go. $16,000 question. Which Israeli Prime Minister was assassinated in 1995? I am going to phone a friend. Come on. Please don't say I have no idea. All right. Oh boy. Jeepers. I guess I'll ask the audience. Am I gonna really use all my lifelines on this question? Oh my. Okay, looks like I will. Rabin, final answer. Alright, I got 16,000, but I had to use all 3 of my lifelines. Alright, honestly, I might just go for this. This is for 32,000. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what it is. We'll see how I feel, but I really want to just get to 32. Which Australian scientist shared a Nobel Prize for his work with penicillin? You know, I should know this because I'm allergic to penicillin, or at least I was when I was born. That was nearly 24 years ago, so I might not be anymore. But I don't know this. And I know I just talked about going for it, but I'm not even sure if I've seen this question before, to be honest. I don't know if I saw this at all in Season 1. If I did, I didn't see it very often. Like, I want to win. Realistically, winning the $1 million 5 times today. I mean, that's like that is kind of unrealistic. It is possible, but it's not really realistic. That $16,000 question really hurt. I was off to such a good start too. I think I'm gonna walk away. Because 16,000, I mean, I want to win as much as possible today, and I understand I could go for this and then, you know, maybe get it right and have a free shot at 64, but I really do. It would just be a complete, it would be a guess. And unfortunately, the game doesn't tell you if you're correct or not. I'm going to take the money and then take the 16,000. You know, it's better than 1,000, right? And we still have 4 more games to play today, too, right? So, yeah. Okay, 1 game down, 4 to go. I have now switched to the 2020 PC version of Millionaire. I'm going to be having 3 games in this version, 2 in English, 1 in Spanish. So I'm going to have a game in English now, and then I'm going to switch to Spanish, and then I'm going to switch back to English. So yes, I haven't played this game in English in a couple of months. So I might be a little bit rusty, but at one point I was like unbeatable at this game because when I moved into my new house, I was playing the Switch version quite a bit. And one day I think I won the $1 million 4 times in one day. So yeah, and I mean they're the exact same game, even though this is on the computer and that's on the Switch. They're the exact same game. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. Like I said, $16,000 is what I've got, and now I'm gonna try to add to that. So, I'm going to play on easy in all 3 games. I'm going to switch. I'll play as a different character for all 3 games in this version. I think for this game, for game 2, I'm going to play as Ruben. He is the default character in the game. So, yeah. Let's do this, guys. I am ready to go. Okay, here's the first question. For $100, which of these tools is not used for gardening? A shovel, a pickaxe, a rake, or an oven? I think it would be an oven. Perfect. Okay. That's $100. Next question is for $200. What does a train move on? Rails. All right, that's $200. Next up is question number 3 for $300. Which animal is known as the king of beasts? The lion. All right, 300. Next up, $500 question. What is Dumbo's problem in the movie? His ears are too big. Okay, that is $500, the same number of episodes this is. And now going for 1,000. What is the infinitive form of the verb in the following sentence? The soccer player scored a goal. To score. Final answer. And There you have it. $1,000 guaranteed. 10 away from 1 million. So all 4 lifelines. Yes, because in this version you have 4 lifelines instead of 3. Okay, going for 2,000 now. Which organ cleans the blood? The liver. Final answer. Okay, that is $2,000. Now going for 4,000. Who are considered to be the inventors of cinema? B. Lumiere brothers. Final answer. All right, that is 4,000. Next up is the 8th question for 8,000. What country is home to the cities of Seville, Zaragoza, and Toledo? Spain. Final answer. Let's roll. All right. 8,000. Haven't used a lifeline yet, so that's good. Now going for 16,000. This is what I did in the first game, and then I had to use all my lifelines on this level. If we are in the year 1542, what century are we? 16th. Final answer. It's a relatively easy question, considering that it's the 9th question. It's pretty easy. Okay. That's 16,000. Now we're going for 32,000. This is the second and last guaranteed level of the game. Still have all 4 lifelines, so you're in good shape right now. Which king had the palace of Versailles built? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. I definitely have to use a lifeline here. Well, you know what? Actually, this is, yeah. Since I'm playing this in English, I'll be able to see what the, I'll be able to know what the front friends, like what they're, how sure they are. I'm going to, I'll ask the audience first. I want to get to 32, so I don't want to have to use all 4 lifelines, but I mean, if I have to, then I guess I have to. 48% say that it's A, so I will trust that and say A. Final answer. Yes, thank you, audience. All right, $32,000 guaranteed. Just 5 questions away from 1 million. I still have 3 lifelines, so we're in really good shape now. We're going for 64,000. Here we go. In which FIFA game release did Zinedine Zidane enter the Ultimate Team mode? I'm pretty sure this is FIFA 20, so we're gonna say D. FIFA 20. Final answer. Yes. Okay. Okay. 64,000. Just 4 questions away from 1 million. Still have 3 lifelines. Here we go for $125,000. Getting into 6 figures here. The main villain in the Final Fantasy VII video game. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know this because it's the only one of these that's a character in Smash Bros, which would be Sephiroth. So we're gonna say B. Sephiroth. Final answer. Yes. Okay, guys, this is getting real. 3 questions away from 1 million. Still have 3 lifelines. Here we go for $250,000. An Atlantic puffin. An Atlantic puffin is a bird. I am 100% sure about that. A bird. Final answer. Yes! This is getting real. Holy crap. Okay, 250,000. I still have 3 lifelines. Here we go. Question number 14 for $500,000. Of what substance are the pearls produced by oysters made? I'm feeling like this is A. Because I think I've had this before, but... Ah, man. Okay, hold on. I got 3 lifelines. I'm not comfortable with going with that. So what I'm going to do, strategy-wise, I think I'm going to switch the question here. And then if I have to use the 50-50 and phone a friend on the switched question, then I will. So let's switch the question. But yeah, getting up to the $500,000 question with 3 lifelines, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Is it Opaline? No, it is Mother of Pearl. Okay. Alright, so I think I made the right choice because I actually thought it was A. Alright, let's take a look at the new $500,000 question. What is the name of the sculptures found on Easter Island? Oh, boy! You know what, actually? I don't think I've ever seen this question before. Okay, well, I have no idea on this, so I have to use a lifeline, but I gotta think, which lifeline do I want to use first? Do I want a 50-50 first? And then phone a friend, or do I want to phone a friend first and then 50-50? Okay. I think I'm going to phone a friend first. And what the phone a friend says, whatever they say, I'll use the 50-50. And if their answer's still there, I will go with it. If not, then I'm probably going to end up walking away. Because it would be painful. It would be very painful to lose $218,000 to have that big of a loss on episode 500. Although, I mean, it definitely could happen. But so I'm going to phone a friend first. I will call Paul. And I'm not going to skip. Since I started playing the game in Spanish, I've been skipping because I can't understand anything that they're saying. But here I can. So I want to see how sure he is. Let's see. What does Paul have to say? From experience, trusting my gut's a good thing, and my gut is saying A. Mogwai? Alright, now... I will 50-50. I'm very scared here, okay? Very, very scared. I will 50-50. Let's see what's left. Mogwai's left. Oh, boy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say A. Final answer. Oh! 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 Oh, man! Oh! Oh, I feel like I was just stabbed in the gut. Speaking of guts, Paul's gut is clearly not strong at all. Oh, boy. That is painful. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, my gosh. That hurts a lot. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I'm still going to be playing this. I have 2 more games in this version. So now I'm going to switch to Spanish. Man, that really hurts. Oh, boy. I thought it had to be correct. I mean, if that's what the phone friend said and it was still there after using the 50-50, I thought it had to be right. But anyways. Okay, well, I'm going to have to try to move on from that. So now I'm going to be playing this version in Spanish, which is what I've been doing for a few months now, since the end of November. So, yeah, game number 3 is up next. I'm going to play as Hang because that's who I've been playing as for all of this week. Oh, man. By the way, the correct answer to the question I walked on in Game 1 was A. I forgot to mention that. Alright, so the money tree is slightly different than the last two games, okay? It's the same. It's the same money tree as what I've been playing for the last several weeks since the end of November. So, first question for €100. Cardiology. Final answer. Okay. That is €100. Next question is for 250. B. Final answer. Alright. That is €250. Next up is the €500 question. The Berlin Wall separates East and West Berlin, so we're going to say C, final answer. Okay. That's €500. Next question is for 750. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Miles Morales, final answer. Okay. And now we're going for 1,500. This is the first guaranteed level of the game. Pretty sure this is A. Final answer. Yes! There we go. €1,500. And I am 3 for 3 for getting the first 5 questions correct without having to use a lifeline in this episode, so that's good. Okay. Good. All 4 lifelines still intact. 10 away from €1 million. Here we go. For 2,500. World War II lasted from 39 to 45. Okay. That's 2,500. Going now for 5,000. Parthenon is in Athens, which is D. Athens, final answer. Yeah! Alright. Okay. €5,000. We're now going for 10,000. Disney characters whose name is also... Wait, is it a planet or does it mean silly? Silly, I think. So we're gonna go with Goofy. A. Final answer. Yes! Alright, this is going well so far. 10,000. All 4 lifelines still intact. We're now going for 15,000. And I'm absolutely not going to go for this. I'm going to phone a friend because the phone a friend messed me up last game. I know it was a different situation. It was a much higher, level and all that, but anyways, I'll call Sarah. B? Sounds good to me. B, final answer. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Alright, that is 15,000. 3 lifelines left. We're going for €20,000. I am not sure about this. So, I'm going to ask the audience. This is what I did just in the previous game. Ask the audience on the 10th question. Oh, wow, that's so helpful. Yeah, that's so helpful. Okay, I'm gonna have to 50-50 this. 31 and 32. If it leaves B and C. Okay, we're gonna go with B. Final answer. Thank you. Oh, okay. Had to use 2 lifelines on that one, but that's okay. We got 20,000. That's guaranteed. So we're 5 away from $1 million. probably won't get to the same level I got last time. Well, actually I can't, because 500,000 is not even that's not even an amount in Spanish. We're going now for 30,000. And I always mess this up. It is either 12 or 14. I'm going to say 14, final answer. I always get that messed up! Always! Oh, boy. You know what, though? I mean, that's that's better than getting the 300,000 euro question wrong, which actually well, no, I would definitely wouldn't be losing as much. I'd only be losing 80,000. Okay, well, that's great. So I got another 20,000. Now we're gonna move on. Man, that's just one of those questions I can never remember. Like, I always get the two confused. 14 and 12, like, anyways. It is what it is. Time to move on now to the fourth game. So, I have switched the game back to English. And, the first game in English in this episode, I mean, it started really well and then it just ended horribly. So, yeah. Let's see how this game goes. For this game, I'm gonna play as Chun. I know I played as her last week, but I'll play as her for this game. Here we go. Okay, here is the first question for $100. What is special about a unicorn? It's a horse with a horn. Final answer. Okay. It's 100. Going now for 200. Which of these places does not have books? A dance club. Technically, a dance club can have books. You can just bring some books to a dance club. Okay, 200. Going out for $300. When do you use a capital letter? At the beginning of a sentence. About 12 years ago, B would be correct for me, because I never used proper capitalization and punctuation. Okay, got 300 going for $500 now. Which singer is known as the Princess of Pop? Ugh, Britney Spears. I said at the beginning of that because that was a question that I always chose Lady Gaga. Okay, 500 going now for 1,000. Where can you see the Mona Lisa? At the Louvre. Final answer. There we go. $1,000 guaranteed. All right. I feel motivated after the last two games. I feel motivated. I gotta get. Come on. I gotta have an actual, like, you know, winning the second guaranteed level. That's okay. That's good, but I gotta win more than that. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. Final answer. Okay, $2,000. Going now for 4,000. Senorita, that would be Shawn Mendes. D, final answer. Okay. $4,000. Now we're going for 8,000. I had this in game 2. Spain. All right. 8,000. Now going for 16. 16,000. She jumps in the pool without a flotation ring. To jump. Okay, that is 16,000. All 4 lifelines are still intact. Now we are going for $32,000. Domesticated pigeons live in an aviary. Final answer. There we go. $32,000. A still have all 4 lifelines intact. This is good. 5 away from 1 million. Let's keep this going now. Here we go. $64,000 question. Where exactly in Egypt is the Cheops Pyramid? C. Giza. Final answer. Yes! Alright guys, this just got really interesting. 4 questions away from 1 million, and I still have all 4 lifelines. Here we go. We're now going for $125,000. What are prairie dogs? I would think canines. But I don't know for sure. So how about we switch this question? Aha, rodents, okay. I was considering going with canines, so I made the right call. Canines was kind of, I guess, too obvious of an answer. Okay, here's the new Albert Einstein. E equals MC squared. Albert Einstein, final answer. All right. That is $125,000. Okay, come on. Going now for $250,000. What actor has not played the role of Batman's nemesis, the Joker, on film? Dude, I have no clue. I have literally no idea. Let's 50-50. Okay, I'm going to use one more lifeline just to be sure. I will ask the audience. I've done this strategy before. It's worked most of the time. Alright. I'm gonna go with B, Keanu Reeves, final answer. Yes! Oh boy. $250,000. Still have the phone a friend. 2 questions away from 1 million. Okay, guys, here we go. This is for $500,000. A second chance. What video game was adapted into an animated series in 2017? So right off the bat, I feel like it's not A or D because, well, if there was a Metroid series, I think I would have heard about it. And I don't think Halo. I think Halo. I honestly can't see Halo being animated. My gut would be Castlevania. But you know, I'll phone a friend. Because they always say don't leave a lifeline on the table. I'll phone a friend, but I'm like 95% sure I'm going to walk away. It's called John. Let's see what John has to say. Yeah. Unless he just says I'm 100% sure, I don't think I'm going to trust. See, I was thinking Castlevania, I really was. But I don't want to be tempted, I really... Because I don't want to get this... I don't want to miss this level again. I'm going to walk. That's it. I'm going to walk away. Our contestant is walking away with his threshold. Okay. Anyways, that's been the best game so far. 250,000. That is great. That is awesome. But guys, there's still one game left to be played. Okay. So game 1, I won $16,000. Game 2, I won $32,000. Game 3, I won 20,000 euro. And game 4, I won $250,000. So, there's just one game left to be played in the landmark 500th episode of Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. And we're going to be ending things off with the game that I started with. Like, not only this episode, but in the whole series. And that is the Australian Game Boy Advance version. Alright, let's do this! Here is the last $100 question of episode 500. Which word cannot meaningfully precede engine? Fluffy! Alright, it's $100. Going now for $200. A device for forcing paint and other liquids through a small nozzle is a spray gun. It's $200. Going now for $300. Which is a procedure of plastic surgery? Facelift. Okay. $500 question now. What is the correct spelling for an emblem identifying a car? B. Okay. That is $500. And now, here comes the first guaranteed level question for 1,000. The Barossa Valley is just northeast of which Australian state capital? Adelaide. Okay. There we go. $1,000. Guaranteed. $10 away from 1 million. All 3 left and still intact. Here we go. Question number 6 for $2,000. A 2004 album for which singer is Wayward Angel? Casey Chambers. Final answer. All right. Good. $2,000. Here we go. Next up, the $4,000 question. Which of these is the cargo list of a ship? Manifest. All right. Good. That is $4,000. Okay. Question number 8 now for 8,000. Come on, let's get to 32. I didn't get to 32 when in the first game of this episode. A megaton is a unit of explosive power equal a million times of which explosive? TNT. Okay. 8,000. Now, in game 1, I had to use all my lifelines at this next level, so I don't want to have to do that in this game, okay? Here we go for $16,000. Melanie Brown, I'm going to say scary. Woo! All right. That's good. That's 16,000. Okay, the next question's for 32. This is the second and final guarantee level of the game. I want to get this right. Come on. 3 lifelines left. Here we go. $32,000 question. No way. Wait, what? There's no way. Oh my gosh. chances? This is the same $32,000 question I had in game 1. And I only know this because in between game 1 and game 2, I wanted to know the correct answer, so I looked it up. I didn't even think about the chances of getting it again. But I know what the answer is now. Which Australian scientist shared a Nobel Prize for his work with penicillin? Fleury. C, final answer. That is, I can't believe. What are the chances? I'm gonna get the exact same $32,000 question. Holy jumping. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Okay, we got $32,000. That's guaranteed. 5 away from the million. Still have all three lifelines. So that's awesome. Going now for $64,000. In computers, SGML stands for Standard Generalized What Language? Oh, brother. I don't know. You know what? Let's just phone a friend. If the phone friend gives an answer, it is the right answer because I've never seen them give an answer and then be wrong in this game. When the fact that, well, like, what makes them useless is that they almost always say, I have no idea. B would be my guess. C, markup? Okay, well, they gave an answer, so I'm going to assume it's right. Markup, final answer. Thank you, phone a friend. Okay, that's good. That's good. 64,000. Oh, boy. Whew. 4 away from 1 million. Still can't get over my luck getting that question again. Alright. 2 lifelines. 2 lifelines. We're going now for $125,000. Oh my gosh. The lead character in the Dickens novel A Tale of Two Cities is Sidney who? Dude, I have to 50-50. Carton or Cantor? Okay, I will ask the audience because I don't know really what's gonna happen here. I don't know if they're gonna 55 and 45. All right, I will go with Carton. Final answer, C. Yes! Yes! Holy jumping, okay. It's 125,000, and guys, just like that, I'm 3 questions away from $1 million. No lifelines, but it's okay. Going for 250,000 right now. Here we go. In the 19th century, Manuel Belgrano fought for independence of which country? I have no idea. And I'm feeling pretty good about walking away. That feels good to me. With $125,000. Yes. Yes, that's great. Holy jumping. Fantastic. 125,000. Okay. So, $16,000 in game 1, $32,000 in game 2, 20,000 euro in game 3, which is converted to $20,000, $250,000 in game 4, and $125,000 in game 5. That equals a grand total of $443,000. That is what I won today. So, almost a $500,000. Almost. So, yeah, that's pretty amazing. I'm very, very, very happy with that. So, we add that to my overall total. We add $443,000 to my overall total, and that brings it up to $33,766,000. So, guys, that's amazing. What a fantastic episode this has been. This is easily the longest episode of the series, which makes sense because I have 5 games, which, as I said at the beginning of the episode, that is literally a full week of Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire, having 5 games. So, yeah, just an absolute fantastic episode. What a huge milestone, getting to 500 episodes. Absolutely amazing. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all watched from the beginning to the end. And if not, I mean, well, you wouldn't be seeing this right now. But I just appreciate, if anybody has watched all 500 episodes of this series, I really, really appreciate that. I have had such a blast just putting out every single episode except for episode 23. I've had such a blast doing this series. It's been so much fun. 500 episodes, fantastic. Guys, that is it for today. That is it for the 500th episode. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have an awesome weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday. Peace out.